Right, lads, training for size and from common opponents. Couldn't get any analysis on them, so I went and watched them, and this is what I've took away from the game. So what we need to do is in our training session is we're going to need to have a diagonal passing drill to emphasise the importance of accurate passing in the feet, movement of the ball, quality and controlling the ball. The first drill will start straightforward, then progress with obstacles, players coming into play to make it match reality. Sorry, the second drill will be your rondo, and the use of mannequins, cones as well, small goals to make it competitive. Then the last part of the session, lads, will be 11v11 with way players on the attacking side. I'm working with to emphasise the... What's my... Hold on. To emphasise the objective of playing wide, attacking from those areas, which you're really, really good at, lads, when I watch us playing, okay? So, on this sizing plan, this is our first, the diagonal passing drill we're doing, okay? Whoever was with me, I'll know this drill because I've done it this past few weeks. Okay, so what happens is the ball moves from 1 to 4 to 5, then back down into 1 again, okay? That's the mannequins. If I can put a cone down or anything, they got a small net, you can chip the ball over and make it a wee bit more match reality, okay? Then that's the way it finishes. No, this will be the next one. This is the rondos with the way players that we've been doing as well, okay? So just watch as the presentation goes on. So the ball goes out wide, trying to find a player in here. The purple one's a defender. The defender has to try and close the passing lanes. These players in here need to make room, make space for each other. It's going to be a one-touch pass. 3 passes in there, gets back out wide. Then you get it back going here again, and the same thing will happen using the wide man as your outlet. You'll see it here. Then back into that rondo. Then that rondo goes. And then we can bring the nets into it. So we can bring another player in as a purple player. So when these guys win the ball, gets it into him, this red player comes round, it's a 1v1. Have to guard the net. That makes it a wee bit more competitive. So in the 11v11 match, lads, what'll happen is the two-way players will cone out down the lanes there. The two-way players are the outlet. We have to try and make the ball to them. So goalkeeper, if they play a high press, you need to get it in the midfield. Midfield, need to get on the body shape good, looking to find out where the way players are. Can the keeper think quickly? Midfielders ready for the ball, body shape and awareness and everything else is going on, which is very important, lads. So scanning the area and seeing what is going on around you where the players are moving. Okay, so the ball goes into 7. Midfield, try and keep possession, be creative, rotate, and movement must be good. Obviously in here, lads, if these guys, if you see this space here, they're going to come in and try and get the ball off you. You need to try and make a few transitions into moving forward, back, keeping possession of the ball, finding a way to get the ball wide. Then the passing must be accurate, 1-2 touch with purpose, so that everyone is up to speed. With the game. Okay, the movement in the front of the midfield must be good as well, to try and disguise a pass into the forward lane. Then it gets to the away player in this passage of play, so we're going to try and get it out the away player. And it's obviously a different diagonal. They think that you're going to come this way with the ball, but just switch a play out to him, which is a smart move, boys, if you can do that. Then the ball goes inside to the forwards. The way player will be looking for their support, so the midfield needs to advance, quality cross or pass to create the chances. And then hopefully it's a goal with good quality cross. This ball needs to be attacked but finished with pace. Okay, boys, so in the training session, everybody needs to be aware of what's going on. Try and be creative as well when you're on the ball. Quality is a big thing. If you want to go far in these divisions, you need to set a standard for yourselves, lads. Go above and beyond, lads, in the training and outside of training. The thing that the Lancer spoke to me about is the boys' fitness, because of the time that we give you. It's an hour and then an hour. Try and do your own thing. If you can do it on a Wednesday, see mark those in and out kilometre now and again in the WhatsApp group. Boys, it's really important you do that yourselves. It's a thing Lance is panicking about, is the boys being up to speed with fitness. That last game you played there, he's matched that team for fitness even though they were a league above you. But listen, I thought you've done really, really well. So any teams you're going to come across in these cup matches, or if you move up into a different league, you're going to come across fitter players, lads, so you need to keep your own fitness up. And when you're training, boys, train with purpose. Don't be just coming to training because you have to go to training. Come and do it for yourself. Make sure you're giving 100%. Make sure Lance can see it, you're giving 100%. Keep your place in the team. So important, boys. If you want this club to push on forward, it's not up to the coaches, it's up to the players. The players, the teams, get you where you want to go. Okay? Let me see. So, the next presentation I'm going to show you will be the way we're going to set up when we're playing this other team. So we're going to counteract the opposition. Why is that not coming in to present? Or is it now? Okay, boys, so our formation is 1-3-5-2. So defending requirements of a 3-5-2 is what? Is anybody? 3-5-2. 3-5-2. So you're going to, yes, so there's your 3, there's the 5 in the middle too. So defending requirements going to be delay the attackers. Also, if they're backs to our goal, can you affect their first touch on the ball? Can you get a flick and make them not get the ball under control, even the knee and the back of the leg, something like that there, which will give you a wee head start on them. Be compact as well, boys, because if our 3 boys here are too wide, there's too many gaps in between for them to play the ball, pass the ball into here, their wide man or whatever. So we need to stay compact and keep them wide, so that our 2 wing backs or the 2 wide men can come back and support. Also, lads, it's concentration, as everybody knows. When you lose your concentration as a defender, disaster. Disaster's going to strike. Goals will win against you. That is what happens in a defence when the other team score their goals. You lost your concentration. So the opposition formation will be 3-4-3, as we know that this is our most effective approach. Their games, we must counteract this by adjusting our formation 1-3-5-2. The fullbacks like to play high. Centre halves are big and strong, like to advance with the ball, and the 3 forwards, our boys, are going to be nippy and they're not going to let off with you. They're going to be moving, rotating, dropping off. They're going to be handy to play against, lads. So you need to be on your best game here for these boys. So out of position, 3v3 at the back. As the defenders, do you think that if they're playing 3 forwards and we're playing 3 at the back, is that appropriate? Or do you no? Do you not think that defenders should do their job, mark up and defend?
Wing backs should help.
Yeah, they're going to, the wing backs will come in and support, yes. But if it's 1v1 each defender, do you trust your defenders to mark up and defend and do their job? Yeah, well, in my opinion, yeah. But listen, your opinion's right too. Everybody's opinion's different. I think the defenders should just go 1v1 and mark. Yeah, and be strong, be confident in themselves, and be courageous, and do all the things that a defender's supposed to do. That's my opinion. If you overturn the ball, if the defenders overturn the ball, to be ready, be creative with the ball. Get it in the midfielders. If you think you can pop one down in the corner flag for a wide man, do it, lads, do it. So when we overturn the ball, a few combination passes between 10, 7, 6 and 5. Bring their wingers in from the outside, then our way players should have room to attack. They are going to have to commit players to come in. If we have the ball in the middle and we're just bouncing the ball around the midfield, lads, they're going to have to come in and try and get the ball. So once that happens, what happens on the outside then? Space for us. Diagonal passes to the way players is the key, lads. So if you can look out of the corner of your eye, you see our lad coming, the ball's coming, you try and pop it out, tell them as fast as you can. because they will not be thinking that they're thinking you're going to go for another short pass. And the one out wide where the room is, we'll get forward with the ball. So attacking, boys, the four things are at the bottom: at penetration, support, width, and creativity is how you score goals. That is how you score goals, lads. When I watch us playing, you have penetration, yes, supports are, the widths are, but sometimes the creativity lacks in our forwards, I think, at times. But that doesn't mean you can start banging shots in from 18-yard line. Be creative. If you see someone outside you, slip them a ball in. Try and get but without trying to pass it in the net, obviously. So when the opposition defence have the ball, lads, we drop in, try and have a mid-block. There's no sense in playing a high press up our lads and our three midfielders pushing up with a 9 and 8. So we need to stay down in the mid-press. This is the line of engagement here where you should. I would let them have the ball there. If the goalkeeper doesn't want to pop the ball down the pitch, he wants to play short, let them have it there. Because I think we have all areas covered here. And then we go and press them when they come to there with the ball. Always try and think, lads, even among yourselves when you're on the pitch, if you think that their centre half's going to put a pinpoint accurate ball to someone, where does he do it? What is the trigger for him to do that? Can you figure that out? Can you figure out where to go and press the defence before that ball comes down and starts doing us damage? It's all about, lads, that's being creative as well, even though you're not on the ball. When you're on the pitch, having common sense as well. That comes into it an awful lot. So we can go actually, if they play with the ball around there, you can change your formation if you want. You could go into a 4-4-2 for 5 minutes, then pop back into 3-5-2. Just be compact and don't let them out with the ball. Just be aware of where the ball's going. Is he going to go a long pass? Is he going to pass a short? Is the midfield dropped in? Is there a wide man pulling wide? You can change the formation that all the time, but that's up to Lance as well to call that there. Don't be doing that yourselves on the pitch. But if you have to, and the captain shouts for it, jump in, come down and do it. So the point to remember, lads, is keep your shape, defend from the front, make sure we don't expose your back three, even though I would like them to do their job in defending. Someone drops in to make a back four when out of possession. But the next presentation will be out of possession, lads, and how we're going to do that there. So overturning the ball, try and keep possession, find the pockets of space, try to bring your wide men into your wide players attacking. Attacking to be swiftly done along the wings, making sure we can rotate in around the penalty area, support the player on the ball, and make your chances count, lads. They have to count. Set pieces, make sure formation is correct, all passing lanes are covered. Number 9 is marked. Obviously, I think he's their best player. Back and front, post, try and overturn the ball and attack quickly. Try and get on the counter attack, lads. Because our far wide men, as soon as they see us having the ball, their trigger is to get back out into their position as fast as they can. So, opposition points of interest. Their fullbacks like to play high up the pitch. The centre halves are big and strong and advance in possession. Centre midfielders like to get on the ball, and the centre forwards are big and strong too. The wingers like to come in off the wing as well often and try and link up the play with the centre forwards. So I'll just do a wee bit in this whiteboard, lads, here, as this is in the thing. So that's our starting structure, okay? So when they start playing that high press, they come up to here. I want the goalkeeper to get the ball out to here, or here, doesn't matter, anywhere in there, so we can get the ball. Our two forwards have come up. They're going to drop in, and they will do that, lads, because if they see our wide men there, they'll come out wide. So where's the space now? Obviously in here, if one of the centre forwards is going to have to go on the initiative, take that. I don't mind if a midfielder coming up in here too, because then he can slip across there and then stick a 3-4-3 for us as well. But always remember that when we're going, that is our formation 3-5-2, lads. So whenever we go out of possession, we have to drop back into that again. But when we're attacking, I don't mind seeing this. I don't mind seeing that. One midfielder here, defence pushed up, get them ones up as far as you can as well. Because what happens whenever they're defending, they nick the ball, they're going to put a big ball down, it's going straight to crease door. Okay? The wide men are obviously the most important thing in this, lads, so stay wide, because if the ball gets popped out to here, automatically they're all going to come over this side, shift across, because they're playing that formation. We get the ball, we can win the ball in here anywhere, but this is the outlet here, along the wing. And you will get goals from that, because there's 1, 2, 3, 4 players that's going to get into that box and support this player. And if not, obviously our defenders can push up when they see everybody moving on. I like to think a centre half would tell us to move up a lane. There's support here as well for you. Other than that, can you see anything else, lads, I haven't picked up on? For the way we play, the way you play every week.
Just sucking them in and cross to the side and then getting that diagonal ball.
Yeah, that's setting the trap. That's setting the trap for them. In that formation, that is easy done. Because if you get the ball across, I guarantee you now that all them teams in training are doing if they're trying to play a mid block, they'll shuffle across. And this guy, where is he? He'll always be keeping his eye on him, but he has to come in here to RT in the midfield. Because if we're playing these three midfielders and the keeper keeps popping the ball out, tell them, and they're doing a couple of wee bounce passes in there, he's going to be going, I think I need to get in there and support my two midfielders. The three forwards, they'll not want to come back. They never do. Forwards never do. They want to stay up there. They don't want to work back. They want to get goals. So our three defenders will be on them anyway, and I fancy our defenders all day, 1v1 with them lads. But no matter what, the outlet has to be our wide men. Our wide men is where we're going to get our goals from, lads, especially playing 3-5-2. And you can't do it. The goals have come from our teams. Any questions? Good enough, yeah? Well done, lads. Listen, thank you very much for this here. Next one will be when we're out of possession. We'll work on it in training. We'll be showing you how to do a mid-block, especially when there's 5 in the midfield, so nothing's coming through. Lads, okay, the back 3 are comfortable with what's in front of them. The front 2 don't have to come back and support when there's 5 people in the midfield. All right, lads, thank you very much. Thank you.